What's happening, crypto fam? Happy Wednesday. Good morning and welcome back to Love for Crypto. I'm Scott. It's a pleasure to have you here. I appreciate you taking the time out to consume the content, so thank you. This morning we're going to talk about the internet of value being built as usual all over the internet of value. People are just not being prepared for this. It is coming. People should prepare for this. Hate Bitcoin all you want, you should probably hold a little bit of it. Hate Ethereum all you want, you should probably hold a little bit of it. See what I'm saying? Invest in the internet of value. Now, what's very interesting is Camilla, that's how you'd say that, wouldn't it? Camilla Russo has got an article out here. It is from about a week ago, so take that one what you will. She's pointing the finger at Ethereum building the internet of value here, which is extremely interesting because that is not fast enough. It's not fast enough. It's just not gonna be. Let's read. The internet is at the cusp of entering a new phase, one where entrenched rules are dethroned, more power is reclaimed by individuals, and value moves as freely as cat gifts. Interesting. We know this is coming. I'm interested in what she thinks Ethereum can bring to the table when it comes to instant settlement between assets and instant settlement between different networks. To understand why we need a better internet in the first place, consider this question. Isn't it weird the internet isn't good at money? Think about it. The applications we use every day to search, to communicate, to shop, the companies that dominate the web are very bad at dealing with money, even if they're very good at making it. There's a separate checkout process where you repeatedly enter all your information. Cards issued in some countries don't work on local websites in other countries. Sometimes you wait for what feels like an eternity, watching the tiny wheel turn only to have the transaction fail. So Camilla Russo is the founder of the Defiant, excuse me, the founder of the Defiant, a content platform focusing on decentralized finance. She's the author of The Infinite Machine, about the history of Ethereum. Previously, she was Bloomberg news reporter covering markets in Buenos Aires, Madrid, and New York. She's speaking at CoinDesk Invest. She spoke at CoinVest Invest on October 14th. So more complex transactions are almost unthinkable. Influencers and creators should be able to monetize their likes and tweets and views with micropayments streamed from followers without any platform taking a cut. YouTube. That's very interesting to me. Less famous mortals should get paid if they opt in to view ads or consent to sharing their information. Transferring ownership of a valuable asset from art to real estate shouldn't take several intermediaries and tons of paperwork. There's the internet's TCP/IP protocol. There are apps built on top of it, and separately there's the financial system, which relies largely on infrastructure built before the internet was invented. SWIFT, IBAN. The rails handling most international money transfers weren't designed to handle actual money. They're messaging systems. Where transfers can take up to 5 days and cost around $50, national money transfers fare a bit better, but the US, they still take at least one business day to settle. Money rests on weekends, apparently. Banks shut. Blockchain don't sleep. Internet of IoV don't sleep. Attempts to update these systems separate in Europe, the faster payments initiatives in the US, VisaNet for card payments have resulted in a messy patchwork that doesn't solve the core problem. Fintechs try to improve the situation, but they are building on the same old carcass. At a time when we have global, cheap, fast communications, we should have an equal global, cheap, fast financial system. She ain't wrong, bruh. She ain't wrong. My kingdom for your data. The second big problem with the internet today is that we access it through a handful of companies with walled gardens. A better analogy is kingdoms. You need a passport to enter. Once you're in, it feels like you're roaming free. But the price to pay is the king watching your every step, collecting your information and then selling it to his coffers. You don't get a cut, but you do get the incredible services the web offers today. These kingdoms, Google, Facebook, Amazon, Apple, aren't always clear on what they're collecting. We're also left in the dark on what our data will be used for. Is it purely market research, or will it be leveraged to, say, influence the US presidential elections? Also, not anyone is free to build on these lands. Developers have to stick to specific guidelines and go through an approval process that can take days, knowing that rules can change without warning and that their app submission can be rejected. Live apps aren't off the hook either because they can get outright banned. Like any for-profit company, the platform's goal is to extract as much value from as many users as possible. They're incentivized to stomp out or buy out anything that comes close to threatening their hold, stifling innovation and competition in what should be the most dynamic industry. The result is we're getting products and services that are likely not as good as they should be. Enter an internet of value. The internet is ruled by innovation, stifling monopolies that have stopped us having an internet of value. Organizations built on top of the current internet network have almost no other option than to become for-profit corporations with code that is proprietary and closed to the public. When the network itself is designed to transfer value, it enables different business models to emerge. In this new frontier, users retain control of their funds and their personal information. They roam freely without bowing to any king. Value, that is money, assets, securities and property, is as native to apps and cat videos as already happening. It's not about crypto, it's about next Bitcoin. It's not about the next Bitcoin. There's no question the internet of value is coming to shake the traditional finance and current web for the simple reason that it's many times better. Convenience always wins, speed will always win. But what is she going on about Ethereum? Let's carry on. This is about the shift in the very foundation of the web. There is a money layer that's being added on top, a distributed network that transfers value without relying on banks, settlement and clearing agents. Money moves faster, cheaper and globally, just like the rest of the internet does. And this network isn't only good at transferring value, it can also process anything a computer can, allowing developers to build applications on top. The difference from the internet apps we're used to these applications' value isn't an afterthought. It's at the very core. The name of this new base layer of value is Ethereum. I implore her for trying. I really do, but I just don't think Ethereum's what she thinks it is. I think she's on about more. She needs to look at Interledger Protocol, considering she's mentioned TCP and IP. I suggest she looks at Interledger Protocol. She might mention it yet, who knows, let's see. Payments can be made seamlessly. Don't talk to me like payments on Ether are seamless. No. Payments on XRP Ledger, seamless, frictionless. Ethereum cost a bomb. Mate. No. Can be made seamless, and that's just more complex financial services are now at the fingertips of anyone with access to the network. Users can trade tokens at a few taps, and because value can be programmed, this can range from the network's native token Ether to synthetic representations of everything from gold to a Tesla stock. It can even tokenize San Francisco's poop index, where people can profit from the city's rising number of feces sightings. Nice. But the thing is, she's missing the point, I feel. Really, like, developers' financial applications are low-hanging fruit to build on top of a value network, but it's only the beginning. A core feature of the network and the applications built on top of it is the code is available for anyone to inspect, track and riff on. It means builders can settle anywhere without fear of unpredictable rules. The base layer itself The Ethereum blockchain is owned by a community of millions who can't unilaterally change rules, ban or censor apps or individuals. The fact that the code is open makes it harder for companies to build monopolies. If users don't like the rules, they will have the choice of taking the open code and making a copy of the application. Extremely interesting. The link for this will be in the description. I did skim over a little bit of it. There is no mention of Interledger Protocol, XRP, which, to be honest, is an absolute joke. It's an absolute joke. How can you do a story on the Internet of Value and not mention the people who pioneered the term? Yeah, they was the only people saying Internet of Value 5 years ago. I'll tell you that for free. Most people have only just started saying it, and other people still don't even really know what it is or understand what people mean when they say it. So it's an extremely interesting one. But as I said at the beginning, you've got to be covering all bases, guys. You've got to diversify your portfolio. You've got to hold multiple assets. As the Internet of Value grows, there's absolutely no saying exactly which asset will pop off first. Excuse me. It's a good chance Bitcoin, Ethereum and everything pops off a little bit before XRP like it did last time. Doesn't mean XRP is not going to go shortly after it. XRP might go first. Who knows? Hex is doing extremely well again at the moment, on its way back up. Invest in the Internet of Value. Yeah, just do it. Invest in yourself. Try and turn hobbies into revenue. And live long and hodl it all, baby, till you're ready to let it go. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, and people need to be ready to wait to 2023, 2025, because that's when the big moves start happening. Don't trust the CBDCs and shut your mouth, Boris. Yeah, enjoy the rest of your week, guys. We're halfway through after today. Wishing health and happiness to you and yours. We love crypto, we love the idea of the Internet of Value, and we love you. Until next time, peace.